It's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. Open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. Take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream-making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
And welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco, New York, Chicago. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. A beautiful Monday.
You know what today is?
Monday.
I hate to say.
What's today?
First day of school.
You know, I am so happy.
It is
the
back
first
to school.
day of school. All those gremlins got to get to school.
I can't believe, I don't know where the summer went.
And did you see what they did?
What they did?
They have increased the school
Security.
day to 15 more minutes. They get out at 3 o'clock now. They go in 15 minutes earlier, 30 minutes more of school.
There's also an armed security officer at every school in Palm Beach County now.
That's right. That's right. And
So.
the question is these armed security guys going to run?
Are they going to
stay
run?
and take some action? That's
Let's
what it
hope
comes
they
down
don't
to.
need to take any action. Let's hope the world has changed in 9 months.
Oh, Lord help us. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This weekend is the craziest weekend I've ever seen.
Why?
I went to see Gio in Tampa. We were talking some business about the cafe and amp and the things we're going to do. He gave me over $2,000 worth of equipment, which I have to go install at the radio station. I got a tower bigger than you. And
He
we went
sent me
to
a picture.
You did?
I said, holy smokes.
Oh, it's nice. And then we went to the beach to walk on the beach. We were having a conference meeting. So he takes me to the Red Tie Beach.
Father, son.
Red Tie. You know what that is? There's a big sign. I got pictures. I'll show you. It says, you are going to choke to death on this beach. Walk away.
It did not.
It does. And you're going to itch to death. I've been itching and choking. Linda got sick. She has a cold. The worst.
What are you talking about?
Red Tie. Do you know what that is? It is the remnants of Lake Okeechobee.
The algae?
Yes. It turns into red tie in the west side of Florida.
Was it red?
Oh my God, it looked like somebody cut their self-shaving.
You know, I'm thinking red tide is not that.
No.
Just saying.
Well,
Like
that-
the red tent kind of thing?
Well, it could be that too. But I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you, there was enough dead fish and stuff that
And you went in it?
I didn't go in it.
Did Linda go in it?
No, yeah, she went in it.
Why'd you go in it?
You know, that's why she's sick. But
Who
the
would
fu-
go in there with
There was a lot
algae
of-
and a warning
There
and
was a
dead
lot of
fish?
people. You should see, they were on the beach with a mask. They all looked like banditos.
Why would you do that?
Because people love the beach. But wait a minute, it gets better. It gets better the weekend. I come and I see a guy steal a plane. See that guy? The mechanic? You guys see that?
Did you see that?
Guy decides to steal a plane.
You saw that.
The plane. Then
Awesome.
he's doing. I'm sorry he died. I don't mean to make fun of the fact that he was mental, but he's doing loop-the-loops on this jumbo jet. Loop-the-loops. You know why? Because he told the control tower, "I play lots of video games."
Don't even get me started on video games.
So
I'm just saying.
because of the video games, he had enough instructions. Look at Smiley. Enough instructions to fly a plane. True story.
Yeah.
And he ended up crashing and everything else because he didn't want to land. It was suicide. But it's just the wackiest weekend I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I wish Syracuse was here. Because, Sean, if you're watching, I went to see Gio. I went to see Mamma Mia.
Ugh. We need more cowbell.
We need more something because I love Mamma Mia. It cannot compare to the first one. Cher is
You saw that?
fantastic. The music is good.
I can't sit through that.
It was a rental of a rental. If you can rent a movie, you should rent the rental. It's one of those. Remember,
You
they used to
went to
have
the
the rent.
movie?
No, I went to the movies.
Ugh.
You know how they used to have the red box machines you go in and rent, or 7-Eleven you go in and rent. It was one of those kind of rentals. It wasn't even like a high screen rental, but it was entertaining.
Yes. And if you want to
And
Yes.
I went to see
Yes.
Olive Pit for dinner. We
Oh,
had a
how was
whole
it?
Greek night.
What you eat?
Olive Pit.
What you eat? A pig?
What I had the roasted octopus. I had a
Oh,
whole
I hate you.
tentacle. I know.
Oh.
I know. I had a tentacle, and my husband and the other couple we were with got the bronzini. And
The best.
everything that he said, it was
The best.
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
And they thought they'd be quiet for summer, so their whole staff went on vacation for the month of August.
They need help.
Mara, hence where you come in, because they need some help, because their crew does not come back till
Are
September.
you going to work at there too?
Did you call him?
Sure.
You called
Are
him?
Not yet.
Call him.
I will.
Holy smokes, you're like all over the place.
So he said, yeah, it was he and another, he was running the restaurant.
What I got news for you. Didn't you work this weekend at the corner porch?
Yes.
How was it?
It was good.
Was it busy?
So.
Here's the problem. We get all our interns jobs, and then we lose them.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you. Anybody that
what
hires
Richard
our
is.
interns away from me from 12 to 2, you're going to have a problem.
You can hire them just after 2 o'clock. How about that?
All right, let's move on. Let's go on now that we have the crazies out the way.
I saw the movie Tag.
How
Tag.
was that?
Amazing.
Tag?
Yes.
It looked like a piece of tag.
Like Tag, you're it.
Amazing.
Was it?
Yeah. It's based off a true story.
Yeah? Anyone else saw a movie?
Anybody else see the movies this weekend? Hey,
Good
you see
morning,
the movie?
friends. I don't know, but we've got some food cooking from Park Avenue Barbecue in Boynton Beach.
Put on 3. Put up camera 3. Look
It is lunchtime at the cafe. There's Dean from...
Look at Dean. Dean, you know, it's either my imagination or you're getting taller.
Dinner.
And Dean, make sure when you talk, you put that right close
We
to
got
your
Dean
mouth
from
so
Park
you-
Avenue Barbecue, and we've got Krupta with us, and she is from Roots and Remedies, which is right up our alley.
Yes.
Roots and Remedies.
Roots and Remedies.
You know, she walked in here, right? And says, "You're the new intern." I don't know who the hell she was.
She applied to be an intern.
It's the weekend.
But she's just on a whole. She has her own radio show in
This
Georgia.
is the voice of health.
I know.
Is that the name of your show? Voice of Health.
Sure, yeah, the
Roots
voice
and
of health.
Remedies, the voice of health.
You gotta love
Wait
it.
till she meets
You
Merlin.
gotta love it. Wait till she meets Merlin. Wait till you meet the cast of characters we got in this.
Oh
thing.
gosh, I
And
can't wait.
well, you know what else happened? Our first edition of our newsletter went out on Friday.
I saw that. Impressive.
Did you like it?
I was.
I added you to the list, to the
No,
mailing list.
I subscribed.
Did
I'm
you?
sorry. Yeah, because I
Okay.
didn't get it, so I subscribed. Now I got it.
Okay, good.
Who did that whole artwork? Was that writer and?
I
who
think
did that?
Mara did the banner, and there was sort of a collaboration on the writing. I think Lana started some of it, and when she left, writer and Sopranos
Well,
finished it off.
Giovanni did this thing called Slack, and he wants to talk to all the interns. He was amazed. He says it's unbelievable what they put together.
It looks like we have a lot of fun. That's all I can say is everyone who sees it and those that don't watch, that actually watch, but they don't watch, they say, wow, you guys have a lot of fun. We miss your fun.
It's too bad they don't want.
They don't know how you and I get along so well.
Okay.
They didn't say get along. They
You
said,
ever
we
seen-
have a rapport, is what they said.
You ever seen West Side Story? When you're a jet, you gotta carry a pocket
They didn't
knife.
say get along. They said, how do you guys go back and forth like that? You have some sort of something. What do they say? Je ne sais quoi.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. That sounded good,
That's
though.
French.
It is.
What does it mean?
Rapport.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a rapport. It's kind of like our...
What?
It's French for literally translated. It's I don't know what.
Yeah.
Really? You know you speak French?
We have a little bit of, I don't know what's
Oui,
going
oui.
on. Oui, oui, je ne sais quoi. And that's all my French. I took French when I was in high school. Actually, no, I kind of,
You speak French?
I don't speak it.
Yes,
I
you
just
do.
kind of hung out with the French club. It's
I
like
did the same thing. Too. I did like 4 years worth.
Hey Hank, you speak French?
4 years worth of hanging out.
My daughter's done it for 3 years.
You speak French?
I speak Gujarati. That's a whole
You
different
speak
language.
what? What the hell is that?
Well, Gujarati is one of the 27 dialects officially from India.
Ah,
Yeah.
27.
There's
They
27.
couldn't stop with one.
I
They had
know. What,
27.
yeah, you know our country. You know, we just delve into
You have
everything.
a whole bunch of everything.
We actually do. Yeah.
But that's really good
Gujarati,
because,
yeah.
you know, our country has one kind of 2 languages.
yes.
I love languages.
Yeah,
I
me
barely
too.
speak English.
catching on to that.
Dean, what do we have going on over there with Park Avenue BBQ?
Well, Park Avenue is really excited about what we're doing. It's new. We've offered some new items for vegetarians. We feel like we're a everyman's place. We've never had what I feel like is a really good offering for vegetarians.
Whoa, wait a minute. You are offering vegetarian people
the best barbecue in town, yes.
at the best barbecue. The barbecue is turning vegetarian?
That's why he came back.
We want to be inclusive. So we've got two great items. One is a meatless sloppy joe made with our barbecue sauce, some sauteed onions, and some of our hottie pickles.
And what's in it though?
It's a plant-based protein actually made from mushrooms, so it's not soy.
Really?
It's
I mean,
delicious.
I think we lost our screen.
So we tested this on carnivores. We did test it on vegetarians first.
Oh, there it is.
To see if people would actually know it wasn't meat, and nobody knew. And then the second item we have today is a same meat, plant-based, but it's a chicken nugget. We call it chicken pretender, and it is delicious. There are a lot of kids that actually prefer those.
but what is it? What's in it?
It's the same thing. It's a mushroom-based protein. It's been added texture and color and a little bit of flavor. And we're going to show it to you today and see if you can tell that they're not meat.
You know, that is out of sight. Did you come up with that recipe?
We found the protein, and then we worked with the staff to come up with recipes that we didn't want to come up with something so foreign. We wanted to look just like the guy next to you eating the pork sandwich and brisket sandwich, so you didn't feel like you were separate from your friends at the table. So we'll let you try it. And then the last thing we have, and we're really excited about, for people that are sugar challenged. 10 years ago, one of our managers went off and opened his own barbecue.
That's you.
And he's a diabetic. And he came up with a low sugar version using stevia of our barbecue sauce that is delicious. And as of today, we have that at all Park Avenue barbecues. So it tastes very similar to our regular mild. If you want to add that, you can also ask. We don't put it on the grill, but you can ask that it be used as substitute to our regular barbecue sauce.
Now, can I purchase that sauce?
Well, not yet. We don't have enough to sell it, but next week you'll be able to.
By next week you can buy it. You want to try
I want
it?
to take. What do you mean? I want to try
This one's
it.
yours.
I
We're
want
gonna do
to.
this one.
Oh, I'm going to take this all over the place
So we're going to
because
make sure you're trying the food.
I never heard of anything.
We're going to try the food. We're going to dig in. See, it was worth having him cook here.
Ladies.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
smokes!
Wow. Look at this. What camera is this, Jude? You got this?
You got this on the plate. Hey.
Wow.
This
Look, he even plated it. Everything smells
This thing is even bigger.
absolutely
amazing.
delicious.
Wow.
Holy smokes! This is lunch.
This is lunch. So this is made from vegan, meatless.
It's
vegetarian.
vegetable, mushroom protein.
Excellent.
Made with texture and flavor. And this is our regular barbecue sauce, and you can taste how close that is.
Stevia
to the
sauce.
stevia
Boss.
sauce.
You want to try the boss?
Yes.
The boss is Bob Overholtzer, stevia sauce. So Bob worked with us. We're really proud of him, and we're excited to have this on the menu.
All right, guys.
This is unbelievable.
Tastes like
Holy
chicken,
smoke!
right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's delicious.
It is.
We eat with our fingers here. We're very fancy at the cafe.
Wow. I'm impressed.
And who'd you bring with us? With you?
Melanie's actually, I get all the credit. Melanie does
This
all
is
the work.
amazing. Oh my gosh, the
Melanie's
chicken
the
too?
manager.
Really
One
good. We
big
get a lot
store.
of good feedback from it in the store. Lots of good feedback. We have people that come in that aren't even vegetarians that eat it just to get something different.
Wow.
So what's this chicken made out of? Because it tastes like, you have little kids. You have one
It's
little
the same
kid.
protein. It's the same plant-based protein as the meatless Joe. The chicken
Excellent.
tender.
There's no fillers. It's all,
Just a little bit of flavoring and a tiny bit of egg white as a binder.
egg white as a binder is a good thing, right? We were talking
Yes,
about,
it is.
we were talking about what's in roots and remedies and supplements and a lot of the stuff that you see on shelves and things. They're filled with binders and artificial fillers, and this is absolutely,
It is delicious.
egg white
It's
as a filler is a good filler. We'll take that one.
excellent filler.
What do you haven't come up for air. What do you think?
I think this is scary.
They're good.
You know, hey, they
Scary
waited
bird.
to come back. Dean waited to come back till he had something new. And how is this going over in the restaurant?
Well, unfortunately, it's not on the menu yet. We have it on our reader boards, but every
Oh my
restaurant
gosh.
has begun to develop its own little following. People are finding out about it, and in about 3 weeks, it'll be on the menu full time. So we're excited about
Hank,
that.
this is a home run, Hank.
That's Hank. That's Dean.
I mean,
But all the restaurants have
That's
it.
amazing.
If you're secure at any restaurant, Park Avenue has both the chicken pretender and the meatless Joe.
this is unbelievable.
Meatless chili. It's made from the same plant. Amazing.
Mushroom, yeah. Excellent.
Lots. So Melanie,
It's delicious.
You like?
I mean, yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. The presentation is amazing, and the taste is actually unbelievable. You mentioned I have children, and fortunately, my kids are pretty diverse with their palate, but I know that they would love this and probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference, to be honest with you. So it's
the
really
best part.
good. Yeah, it's excellent. You
Well,
know.
we knew we had a winner because we were sitting down with the people from Tabasco trying to develop the recipes, and they were trying it, and they didn't know they were eating meatless.
Really?
They
You would
were
not know.
developing meat recipes.
And people would not know. And it's got the full protein and everything's in
It's
it.
actually got very high proteins.
Excellent.
It's very high quality protein manufactured, and probably higher than your normal chicken contents in terms of protein per pound.
I remember buying my kids chicken nuggets at those fast food places that wasn't chicken, but they said to be chicken. This is so good. Did you try it? You tried it. How's it going for
Honestly,
you over
we've
there?
been waiting almost 20 years to find something that we would be proud to serve. And there's
This
been
is
a lot of
delicious.
products that we've seen, but we
Yeah.
didn't think they ate well or tasted or looked great. So this is something we're proud to put on.
This is no joke.
And this is
I'm gonna tell you
meatless chili too?
Great. And I tried it already. That's
Yeah, like the
excellent.
sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
The meatless sloppy Joe. Are these the only two ways it's served, or is it served other ways?
Amazing.
Right now, that's all. We are going to add a couple more vegetarian items. We'll probably do a portobello mushroom and maybe a banana sandwich, but we're starting with these two.
And how many restaurants are you in?
We have 8.
You have 8, and they're all under Park Avenue Barbecue?
All Park Avenue Barbecue. They run from Boynton Beach is the southmost store to Port St. Lucie. And the newest one is in the Gardens Mall. Very proud of that. Some of the newer stores have liquor and outside dining. And
This
we're
is
trying
so
to
good.
add those components.
Smarty, get me some forks over there in the other room. But this
We
is
need to share it with the kids. This is so delicious. What's the feedback you're getting in the restaurant? It's brand
So
new.
much good positive feedback. We also, at the Boynton store, we have an item called the nachos. And lately we've had a lot of people putting the meatless Joe on the nacho chips to get something different instead of just a sandwich. There's actually a couple that comes in that aren't vegetarians. Every time they come in, they get an appetizer of the nachos with the meatless Joe on top. And then they proceed to order 30 wings for their actual.
I'm going to tell you, I would turn vegetarian for this.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
I gotta tell you, I am not.
The new trend is that it's not just vegetarians, it's called crossover dining. And so people who normally eat proteins will try some vegetarian items if they're good enough. So
That's it. I am not a vegetarian, but this is amazing.
Well, I think this is wonderful, if I might say, because I mean, originally from India, where I'm from, Gujarat, is primarily vegetarian. And see, we eat a lot of protein-based foods that fill us up, like, you know, people who would be filled up with eating meat. But the food, I mean, the protein-based foods are so tasty in India that I think you're going to be getting a new crowd of people, if not already, from maybe Asia that are, you know, not used to having.
Enjoying your lunch?
The country's way ahead of us. The Burger Kings and McDonald's in India have great items.
They do. They have the
that are-
paneer. I don't know if you know what paneer
Sure.
is. Yes, one of my daughter's favorites. It's a cheese, I guess equivalent to a cheese, and it's very high in protein, and she loves it, and it fills you up. You would think that you're eating some type of meat-based product, but yeah. So yes, I love this. It's very flavorful. Actually, kind of reminds me of a type of masala.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So, which is masala means mixture of spices, and I can definitely taste
The
the
only thing that's a
spices.
little
in
difficult,
it.
it's a little bit of a delicate product, and we actually have to make it to order, so we can't just make batches of it and leave it in the steam table.
Mm-hmm.
But that's better for the customer.
But that's why I guess you made it here. And this was all made fresh right here at our studio, which is really incredible.
This is sick.
I know, you haven't said anything.
I have nothing to say.
You know, there was a picture, and I was doing my post yesterday, and it's when you carry your own show because your partner's on his phone. Here's today's hashtag: when you carry the show because your partner's eating lunch on air.
I'm going to tell you, this is freaking unbelievable. I have never had.
And you can have this sauce.
That's what I'm excited about. I'm going to take my blood right afterwards to make sure I don't spike. But this is unbelievable.
And this is available at all of them?
All stores have both both vegetarian items and the sauce as of today.
All Park Avenue barbecues, and you're located, where are they?
We have Boynton Beach, Wellington, Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, North Palm Beach, Gardens Mall, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Did I get them all?
I think so.
And Melanie, you're at what location?
I'm at the Boynton store.
And this is where one of our interns, one of our OG interns, Johnny,
Yep.
is how we met Park Avenue.
How is Johnny doing?
Johnny's really good. He's really happy. I
Is
just
he
talked
still
to him a
working
couple
with you
days ago.
guys?
No, unfortunately, he didn't have enough time, but we still keep in touch, which is really nice.
Where is he?
He's working that other job that he took full
Oh,
time.
he took the IT job.
Remember that? Yeah,
I don't
we got
remember it,
another
but I
one that
know
got
that.
hired. Our
We love
OG.
having people that are on their way to something else at Park Avenue. It makes for great employees and interesting employees.
But Park Avenue, when I went there to eat, was amazing to begin with. This is just putting you over the top because this is different. Not many places offer this.
You know,
The customers are demanding it. They're demanding options.
Really?
And we have to listen if we want to stay in business, and so we're excited to listen and see if. And we actually had a vegetarian day at one of the stores where we invited a bunch of random vegetarians to come in and try it, and they all were thumbs up. So we decided to move to the next step.
Are you a vegetarian, Smiley?
No.
You will be too?
Anyone here vegetarian?
Hank, you a vegetarian?
You know, I've tried, I haven't really tried that, but I've tried turkey burgers and stuff like that, you know, and I haven't tried the veggie part of it, but I've seen it, and if you can make it like juicy, because that looks like it's juicy.
Amazing.
Like it's got flavor, but I've seen
really
some
is.
dry stuff
Wow, this is.
that, you know, it's really dry, but if it's juicy, you know, I'll game for checking.
This is scary juicy.
And what's in this again? The protein is made from where?
It's plant-based.
Mushrooms.
So that's, you know, really
That's what I thought.
healthy, too, so
I
it's
love
good.
mushrooms.
So it's not vegan, it's just vegetarian, because there is the
And
egg
also, there's a lot of
whites.
people that are starting to stay away from soy, and it's not soy.
There's a lot of people staying away from soy because that's another thing, not just women with estrogen issues, but even people with thyroid disease are saying stay away from soy.
What's wrong with soy?
I think it,
Well, nothing's wrong.
ask Roots and Remedies, nothing wrong, but I think it contraindicates, I'm going to ask the expert
Well,
why.
yeah, no, nothing is wrong necessarily with the soy, but it does. It produces an estrogen. There are estrogen-based foods, so it might not work with that particular person's chemical makeup, especially like you had mentioned, women who are going through, you know, type of perimenopause or menopause. You know, you really don't want to take a soy-based product.
Did you try the
with that,
pickles?
so.
What pickles?
Oh, they're amazing.
Oh my God, even the pickle, they're like a sweet pickle.
I think the restaurant business is supposed to be the hospitality business, and we're always searching for something to give you when you show up. That's what we give you when you show up at Park Avenue.
Try the, and I'm not like a big pickle person. Did you try?
I didn't get any pickles.
You want?
I'm sorry to go right out of
That
that.
finishes hot. Some friends of mine from Michigan that are fifth generation pickle makers make them
They're
for
the
us.
most.
It's a
unique.
different pickle, right?
So unique.
Who would even think?
My favorite thing is people will say they hate them and keep eating them while they're telling you they hate them.
Because I'm not like a big garlicky pickle person, so I'm thinking I hesitate, but right, it's kind of got this, this sweet tangy pickleness to it.
Yeah, it is. It's
Called
Sweet
Park
and
Avenue
spicy.
hot.
sweet and spicy. Exactly. Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
But how nice that you're doing a substitute that's not soy, because it is coming out. Even the kids in the soy milk, they're saying, even as a change for the kids that are allergic to milk, not to do the soy. They're looking at the nut milks and different goat milks, because the soy has so many different effects that are now coming out. That's not for everybody.
Right.
And now this is mushroom plant-based. I love that. Even whenever I go to a hamburger place, I love the smell of the hamburger, but I always order the plant-based if there is one.
Because this is just as good as a hamburger.
And it smells just as good. It smells better. It doesn't have that
Lingering effect.
It's
exactly.
nice to see a man eat vegetarian food.
Well, Freddy's.
I just have to say it.
You know what? Freddie
I
has
love
changed
food.
his whole
No, you know
aspect
what I
on
mean?
food.
So,
I have.
She didn't know you before.
no.
You see, now I can hang out with you
You
because you're
can.
telling me what's healthy to eat and what
Yes,
isn't.
absolutely.
As a diabetic, you know something? Long awaited this.
Perfect.
This
You
is
asked for it the last
delicious.
time they were here, remember?
This is unbelievable.
And I think Dean
I
heard you.
cannot
Try
eat this.
that.
I couldn't
Try
eat
that.
that. I couldn't eat the.
Try that too.
It's exciting for the people that are affected. Almost every people we've showed that to has said,
Is your mama
"Something in
diabetic?
my life
A
needs
pre-diabetic,
that."
yeah.
And they're going to be happy to have that. So we're
Which one
excited.
did I even
Yeah,
put
when
in?
you're a diabetic, you don't get to enjoy some of the things that people. Listen, even walking for a diabetic is a challenge sometimes. But this is one of those things you want to eat and you can't. But this is I'm gonna take it with me. I'm gonna say, hey.
See,
You're gonna get phone calls. Just keep going on.
it's delicious. And see, and you can eat healthy. And that's the point of what we do here all the time, is that food is good and food is healing. But when you can eat healthy and stay healthy and have all these delicious options, that doesn't change what you're eating.
delicious.
It's a win-win, right? You can go eat like everybody else. You don't have to eat the cottage cheese anymore.
I'm eating. Those pickles are out of this world. Holy smoke. I mean, this whole thing.
All right, Gio, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come
There
back,
you go, so I can eat.
he needs to eat some more. When we come back, we're going to talk about roots and remedies and what else is going on at the cafe. We'll see you in a few.
I got a guy.
This is
You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing, and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at
Slovakia.
Slovakia, Slovakia. Best pizza in Florida, I'm gonna tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, meatball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
Cheesy American
Processed.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing. Come visit Slovakia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. All right, you know we're eat.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig in.
He wasn't gonna do it.
Has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a cruise planner's travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Cruise planners in America. At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe. It's back to school Monday. Now we have some more lunch options. You had a lunch option. It is, I'm just saying, it's gone. You did a good job. I don't know. It must have been the fairies that ate the vegetarian dish.
Well,
gone.
I didn't eat the bread.
I ate the bread.
I didn't eat the bread. But I'm going to tell you something. That is unreal. Unbelievable. And this whole combo you have with the pickles. And
The pickles.
the pickles.
They're so good.
Good. And
It's
that
all
sauce
delicious.
is to die for. That sauce should be at every restaurant. Every diabetic in the world should be getting that sauce. That's all I got to say.
All right, intern cave. Mara,
Did you guys try it?
Ryder,
Yes.
what do you think?
It was interesting.
Ryder's got her mouth full. Look at her.
It's so interesting. She's still eating.
She says it's really good. She says it's really good. The chicken nuggets and the sloppy joe that's made from plant-based protein is amazing.
Now let me ask you, because you're a millennial, right? You're in that age group. You're not a big vegan eater.
No.
All right. You like meat. You
This
like
is vegetarian though, not vegan.
I encourage vegetarian foods.
You encourage it?
I encourage it mainly because like I love to eat vegetables and I want to eat more. So
yeah, I'll have a steak with that.
But the bottom line here is it replaces something bad for something good.
yeah, definitely.
So I know that you like your steak because she likes to eat like all the bad stuff. She's an old version of what I used to.
Wait, the chicken nugget's still bad because it's in the fryer, right?
The chicken nugget was delicious, and it was not chicken. It was made, that too was the plant-based chicken.
Oh yeah,
Mushrooms.
the vegetarian chicken, it's still bad for you because it's fried.
You
It's
can
not
peel
that-
the outside off.
It's not that it's bad for you. It's not as bad as having whatever the hell they put in a fryer that they tell you is a chicken nugget.
It has hormones.
That has hormones. And remember, you
Right.
eat a chicken, you eat everything that chicken ate. Think about that.
Yeah, too.
Yum.
And
That's the
everything,
problem.
and everything they
Yeah.
injected into that chicken.
That's right. That's the problem.
yeah.
That's
Grass.
why boys have breasts
Just like
now.
cows eat grass, so basically I'm
GMOs.
just eating grass.
And the GMOs, right?
Right.
That's why boys have breasts now, right?
Vegetarian.
Sure.
Boys have breasts
Yeah,
now because
definitely. I mean,
well,
the-
they,
all the
they came out
hormones,
about 10
the
years ago,
GMO, yeah.
and they said boys started getting boobies and wearing bras and the whole
One thing
nine.
in particular for me, I try to eat or be more. I try to lean towards more vegetarian options because I do have like a kidney condition, and my body doesn't process proteins as well as like the average person does. So eating more like macro less proteins for me helps me be able to function on a daily basis.
You
So
need less
having-
protein?
Yes.
As a diabetic, I need more protein.
Yeah, I need less protein.
But you got to watch your kidney function also.
You gotta drink a lot of water.
You can't throw yourself into ketosis. But you know what I love about our intern? I love so many things about our interns. But they work, and the more we work with them, the more they tell us about their stories and their lives. And it's just fascinating how it just all unfolds right here in front of us. And I now hug a tree. But I love hearing about everybody's
Now,
story and
did
why
you-
they do what they do.
Did you hear the latest statistics that came out this morning? Millennials now will be the #1 voting group in America.
If they go vote.
Well, of course.
The
if you
key
go
is
vote.
everyone's registered, but you got to get out and vote.
Now you got to vote. But they are #1, and they had talked about that, about making a difference. But this has to do with everything in our country. It has to do with food. It has to do with things that people want, getting healthy, drinking the right water, the whole nine. So now you're going to see a difference is coming. The wave is coming, so you better learn how to swim.
And you know, we're starting a show next Tuesday, but they're going to be here launching their show tomorrow, Liz and Sunita, about healing now and living a healthy, clean life.
That's right.
How do you live toxin-free and how you incorporate healthy eating, non-GMO, and that local restaurants that are considered barbecue, and not fast food, but more people wouldn't lend itself to the healthier options. You are now listening to your clientele and saying, you know what, you can come eat with us. We've got food that works for vegetarians. We're listening to our community and saying, yeah, come anyway, because we're going to find an alternative.
Yeah, I like the idea we vote. I think we vote every day with our pocketbook.
Agreed.
And I think that we kind of lump people in together in groups, but there are big companies and small companies that are trying to do the right thing and trying to make healthier products, cheaper products, more sustainable products, because the customer wants that. And so we only get to vote a couple times a year, but with our dollars, we can vote every day.
And it's important in the food industry that you give people what they want. You're giving them choice.
Sure.
You can't tell people to eat this as opposed to that, but you say, listen, you have a choice here. You can eat healthy, you can eat right? And it's not about eating the wrong things.
Right.
My life has changed.
You know, when I go to a restaurant, I call it the boca because I take a meal apart as I order it. No, this on the side, and people don't even laugh anymore. But that's what people are doing now. You said with your nachos,
Yeah.
right? You can get the nachos and you can put this alternative on it, so you have choices,
Yeah.
and you just listen to the community.
Yeah, I think we get trapped in arguments what other people should do, but we can make our own choices.
That's right.
That's exactly what it is.
Having choice is an important part of what's going on, and in your case, having choices is something that you give people an opportunity.
And what do you do with Roots and Remedies? You're new to the Florida area.
Well, I grew up in South Florida. I'm back. I'm back. She's back. Yeah, I grew up in South Florida, and I moved up north to Philadelphia for about 19 years, and then moved to Georgia, and then back
Were
to...
you an Eagles fan?
Yes.
Oh, my condolences.
I'm so sorry. We can talk about that off the air.
We're going to fight about it.
I know we are. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And she's back. Speaking of Eagles, do you see what's going on behind Krupa and on the right, on the corner back there?
Yeah, there's like
you see what
green,
color that
right?
is? That green?
Put up 2 again.
See camera 2? This was my promise. Hashtag lighted up green for MD. That is why.
That looks pretty good. That's like a green glow.
And I have a bouquet of flowers
You have
coming
a
out of my
bouquet of
head.
flowers, but it is green because we talked about it on Friday. It is lighted up green for MD.
Yes, that's
August
wonderful.
is Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month, and if you can change your light bulb to green, it just brings more awareness.
And
So
we're leaving that on, right?
we're leaving it on
We're
for the
not
whole month.
We're not turning it off.
Well, it depends if Dylan breaks it or not.
Oh,
But
good.
no, it is staying on for the month of August, and I don't know what September is, but if you let us know, we'll find the bulb, and I think that's going to be our new platform, that we support whatever organization it is for the month. Alzheimer's is in June. I get a purple one in June.
Just like they say, just keep it green.
But that is why
All right.
it's green.
All right, so let's get a little bit into this
Yes. So,
scientific.
I'm going to move your garbage away. There you go.
Somebody grab it.
About what you're doing. We have this ad Indeed, and you reply, and I'm looking at you thinking, no, you've done radio, you've got Roots and Remedies, and we were talking about Ayurvedic medicine.
yes.
And that's a lot what you do.
Yes. Well, I'm originally from India.
No.
And no. I don't know.
I think you were from the Bronx.
She could have not been.
Who's from the Bronx?
What's that?
You were from the Bronx.
Sure. I'm from the Bronx. I have some relatives in the Bronx.
See?
So, yeah, maybe you saw one of my sisters.
I know
don't
them.
Tell us what Ayurvedic medicine is.
Ayurveda is a science of life. It is a 5,000-year-old practice that originated in India. And really, basically, it's about balance, mind, body, and soul. So really, what we're looking to achieve here is a balance. And a lot of us in our country are not really balanced, unfortunately. But we do use the roots and the fruits and the herbs from the earth as medicine and as food. So
Now, when you say balance, like diabetes is an unbalance in the body. Is that something we're creating by what we eat? Is it?
yeah, I mean, everybody's chemical makeup is different, first and foremost. If some of you have heard about doshas. I don't know if you've heard of what a dosha is. Doshas, you have kapha, vata, and pitta. Maybe you've heard about.
We learned about it at Conscious Co-op 2 months ago. Do you remember, Siobhan?
Yeah.
Just say yes, because
Yes.
we were there. Yeah.
Well, everybody's dosha is different, so what might work for you, Freddie, may not work necessarily for Dawn.
Nothing that works for me works for her. That's a given.
It's
You
My
probably
dosha-
have
Different
two separate doshas, chemical
We have
makeups.
triple doses.
I'm Kappa Pitta.
Okay, you already
Top
know
of
that.
peanut bread. Okay.
Pitta, right. Well, in its pronunciation, but correct. So, really what it is, there's certain foods and herbs that are meant for you. If
Right.
you're, like for you, a pitta or a pitta. And then, I don't know what yours is, but if you went and we sat down and we had a consultation, we could figure out
I was going to ask you, how do you know?
Well, there's many, when I do my consultations, they're based on an individual's, it's individualized. And sometimes you might need a pH test, sometimes you need a blood test. I do consultations based on the individual and what they specifically need.
So it's not just based on age.
No, it's not based on age, not
How
at all.
did you know what you were?
I've studied a lot of Eastern philosophy, and the doshas are similar to some of what we talk about in terms of blood type.
Exactly.
What's your blood type?
I'm a B positive.
So am I.
Okay, so that in itself is a unique blood type,
Yeah.
right? So that makes you a unique individual.
Visual, correct.
So he's a pitta, which is what?
So the Kappa Pitta Vadas,
Did you know
earth, fire, water almost.
You never know
Yes,
anybody
and that's
knows.
also works with your chakras.
Right.
Correct.
So,
Yes.
So very airy, kind of spiritual. Those are the Vadas. Kappas are the stronger.
Right.
Both types. Pittas.
You got some. Well, there's a fire that also
Right.
is there, exactly, and so that's where
You're
you
always a
basically.
combination of two.
Yes, but there's one that usually dominates
Yeah.
one more than the other.
Holy
and so there's
smokes.
certain foods that actually work.
Are you kidding me?
They're having this
It's all
whole
in the barbecue bug.
Is that why he's such a good
And the
businessman?
funny thing is,
Probably,
we didn't put
'cause
you
he knows
guys
a lot
together
about-
on purpose. We had no idea you did this, and I didn't know you were coming, and I don't know if Freddie knew you were coming, and
I don't know nothing.
It's all
I
meant
know.
to be. It was
All
all
I
meant
know
to
is
be.
that food is delicious. So is that why he's such a good businessman? He has that fire.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, there's
Well,
a
interesting.
lot of.
The Japanese hire B positives as executives.
Yes, they do.
And you know something? I read that.
A lot of
I
Indian
don't know
people.
why, but I read that.
And a lot of people from India are B positive. So And we're very business oriented, business people in the medical industry, just very focused on helping others.
75% of the world is O, and 7% is B, 7% is A, and then a couple percent is AB.
Which is a rare.
Yeah.
I'm A.
You're probably A positive, I'm sure.
And my kids are AB positive.
You're A?
Positive.
That's usually from the European area.
I think I'm an O.
Eastern European.
Your mom was an O. What's your dad? But it's really interesting. So, and we were talking about different herbs, and we had learned this through Shivani when we were at Conscious Co-op, and different herbs, and they started talking about ashwagandha.
Yep. I love ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is indigenous from India. It is an adaptogen, as you have already experienced before. It works with the cortisol levels in your adrenal system, which when people are under a tremendous amount of stress, your cortisol levels rise. So basically an adaptogen like ashwagandha helps you level that out.
Ashwagandha is like
and
an herb?
Yes, it is an herb.
Daphne put me on that. You know how Daphne changed my supplements last week?
She put you on ashwagandha?
She put me on.
It's a nice name, right?
It's called adaptogens.
I got a headache from it.
It's called adaptogens because she said my cortisol is off. Adaptogen.
Adaptogen.
Yeah, so it helps with your stress hormone.
Somebody give me a dictionary. I can see where this is going.
Well, even holy basil. I think I mentioned that to you earlier today.
So holy basil.
Holy basil, which I think of a lot of you might have heard of holy basil. In Sanskrit, which is the old language originally from India, Tulsi is what holy basil
There's
is.
a lot of Latin in here. Dulce is like delicious. Dulce.
Well, my sister-in-law is from Santo Domingo.
Is
so,
she?
Yeah.
What does holy basil do?
I got an idea. I got to ask.
We're gonna leave her and Dean together. It's a whole new show.
We're gonna open up a whole
You're not
nother
even at lunch
restaurant.
now.
A whole nother restaurant. So if somebody comes to you and you do your tests and everything else, can you balance them? Is that what we're doing?
Absolutely. Well, I do like to know, first of all, I like to ask them to bring me a blood, their blood report, number one. But, their medications, as we had also mentioned, a lot of us are on, unfortunately, pharmaceutical medications, and they do have contraindications with these herbs and supplements. I don't think people really realize, I gotta get closer to the mic, people realize that herbs and supplements, as well as essential oils, they're all medicinal. So whenever you're taking something, you wanna make sure that you speak to your family practitioner or speak to your herbalist so they're fully aware of what kind of medications that you're on, including, like I said, herbs and vitamins and supplements, because you do not want a contraindication.
Well, that's a good point, because diabetics, they have to protect the heart.
Yes.
And they give you for your cholesterol, they give you, what's that called?
Statin.
Statin.
Yes.
And I got into a big argument with somebody over the weekend because I stopped taking them.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped taking the statin, I stopped taking the
Did
blood
you get your
pressure.
blood work back, by the way?
It's coming. No, it's already back. I got to go see it. But the bottom line, I stopped taking the statin because I didn't like the way I was feeling.
Yeah.
I couldn't even close my hand.
I know.
And here I am closing and opening my hands. So what I like to know is when you sit down with somebody, now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, here he goes again, because when I did the biomeridian, people laughed at me. It changed my life. And you can laugh all you want. I'm at 183 and losing weight. My sugar's down from 269 to 118. So, something's working.
Something is working, absolutely. I mean, honestly, like there's a fruit, it's called Gynema. It's Gynmena. And that actually, I think I was mentioning that to you too, that is known as the sugar destroyer, which helps level out your insulin levels. So,
Heard of it?
Which is wonderful.
It's a fruit?
Yeah, it's we have it in supplements as well.
Don't you hear it?
But it helps with your sugar
control
level.
people who are
Diabetes.
with diabetics.
Well, I got to tell you, there was a gentleman that was in here not too long ago, and he talked about water being vital.
Yes,
because of what
absolutely.
the pancreas does. People don't understand what the pancreas is meant to do as opposed to what you want it to do. And what you want it to do is not what it was initiated. That's not what we have a pancreas for. And that's why he says you got to flood your body with water.
Remove the toxins. Absolutely. Well, one of the things also in Ayurvedic medicine is when you get up in the morning, we do always recommend to have a glass of room temperature water. And we want to naturally alkaline it with lemon. And you might already know this, but if you alkaline it naturally with lemon, and I know a lot of us don't really like to drink room temperature water, but it helps break down the toxins better rather than cold water into our system. And that does remove the toxins. It kickstarts our metabolism every morning. It helps lose weight. I mean, there's just a multitude of benefits by drinking water
100%
every
correct.
day, and especially in the morning, and just, again, naturally alkaline it just with lemon.
And that's the only way I drink water is with lemon.
Yeah.
Krupa used to have a radio show,
you do
and
this.
she had a brick
She's
and
the
mortar.
voice.
She had a brick and mortar store in
Yes.
Georgia.
Yes.
And you're still working with clients. And
I am
you're just
still
doing
working
it online more.
Yes, I'm doing it online more. Right now, I was in the transition of a move, so that's why I'm back in South Florida from Georgia, being closer to family, of course. But yeah, my Roots and Remedies Facebook page has a tremendous amount of information, and I do encourage people, if they want to get to know me a little bit better, to go onto the Facebook page and learn and just read some of the testimonials there, because I'm very proud of all the help that I've been able to give to the people that trust me. And I've lived this way for 40 some years.
So you're sort of good at it.
I'm sorry.
You're sort of good at it.
I think so. I think so.
You don't have diabetes or anything like that?
Touch wood, no.
No?
No, at this age, at 48, I'll be honest, I'm 48, and so far I haven't. I'm not on any medications at all. No pharmaceutical medications. I do take a probiotic, a prebiotic, enzymes, a multivitamin, which should be age-related and gender-related, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Age-related
and gender-related,
and not the ones you find in big box stores.
No, I know that I take a male vitamin.
Yes.
I don't know
She told
why.
me about this one vitamin in particular that when you put it in warm water,
it does not
dissolve. And when plumbers see it's already still full as it comes out of the plumbing.
Plumbers see it?
Because it doesn't digest.
Right.
And it's one big name that you find in a lot of the stores that you shouldn't be taking.
Well, there's a lot of
She'll
stuff
tell
you
you off
take
air
that
what it
doesn't
is.
dissolve.
Right.
That is not absorbed.
Which is why you should go to Krupa or you should go to Daphne, Merlin.
Even vitamin D is very difficult to absorb. They have me on at 10,000 because my body just won't absorb it, and I need it.
They say that you can get the spray that's more absorbable, right?
Yes, there is a spray that's excellent. Well, a lot of us, and also, you can take it with magnesium, which a lot of us are deficient in magnesium, by
Now,
the
there
way.
was 4 different types of magnesium.
Yes.
One makes you go to the bathroom more than the other.
She said there's like 72 different kinds of magnesium.
There's so many. And once again, and the reason I'm generalized because everybody is different. You can go to a friend and they'll say, hey, take this. It works great for me. Well, you take it, and guess
Doesn't
what?
work.
And then you have this bad impression of this particular mineral or vitamin, and you won't try it again. But that's why it's important to go to somebody that can help figure out what's best for you.
And you do the same. Do you figure out what's the best, let's say, magnesium to take?
Absolutely. I mean,
she's like a walking by on the radio.
I know. How did you, and do you eat differently based on your type?
So, yeah, B blood types, but it's almost intuitive. It's all the stuff I never liked. It's stuff supposed to be bad for me.
Like what?
Tomatoes.
Spinach. You don't like tomatoes?
And legumes,
Yeah.
legumes. Believe it or not, I think it's lentils and legumes,
Yeah.
and I eat so many of them.
Some
so-
things I always had I
Yeah.
didn't really like, but there's kind of a different theory for the same end result.
Now, what happens when you eat a tomato?
Probably gets rashes.
Rashes.
Tomatoes are part of the nightshade family, and they weren't eaten at all in the world until about 200 years ago. That includes eggplants and tomatoes. So they're slightly poisonous anyways.
Slightly poisonous.
I wonder what yours is because of you and oranges.
No, I can't
You
eat
can't
an orange. I
oranges.
sweat.
Yeah,
I get
and
into this
typically
big
the
sweat.
AA types have trouble with citrus.
You're correct. Yeah.
And I can't have flour. So when I go to eat, if I have like a pancake or something, I start to sneeze.
But you do great with protein, right?
I do great with protein. What the hell's the matter with me?
Nothing. Yes, you are.
That's who you
I
are.
gave up on the bread.
But
That's
you
why
are.
I don't need the bread.
That's why you go to the diet stores. There's rows and rows of books because they work for the author, but they didn't work for the person that bought the book.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
That's why it's really important to go to somebody that can help figure you out.
That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
What would you need to analyze,
Hey,
well, not
figure
to
me out.
analyze him, but to
Figure
figure
me
out
out.
what he is? Or to
Well,
figure out-
I always recommend someone just giving me a call and then setting up an appointment with me. At this point, I do. I can meet you anywhere.
At this point, she doesn't even know why she's in our studio because she came in to be an intern and we've got her in there talking
matter of
about the
fact,
vitamin store.
you come down, bring your blood work, you meet here. 'Cause
True
I'm
story,
fascinated. I
Mark.
wanna
She
see
came in
it.
to work with you guys. Yes.
And now she's opening up brick and mortar. Get the bricks.
And
out
now
of
we're
the
going to
car.
open a store for you.
Okay.
So you
I like to be mobile, though. You know what I mean? Because I realized when I had my brick and mortar, I was on the radio for
Everybody
about.
came to you?
Yeah. Well, they came into the shop, and they were looking for me, and I unfortunately could not be there 7 days a week,
Yeah, but
about 9 hours a
You know
day.
how we roll? We're all over the place.
She's seen that since she walked in the door.
Exactly, and that's why what I did, I had some set hours in the shop, and then I would go and do my consultations outside, and then I would teach, in different places, where they would ask me to come and actually educate their client base on health and nutrition. So, and then I would just do consultations on like I said, an individual basis there
I think
as
we
well.
should figure out we can't figure out what you are, but figure out what you're.
What I am?
What's it called?
Dosha.
Dosha. What your dosha is.
You got 2.
You got 2 doshas.
I got 2 doshas?
I got 2 also. I don't know what they are though.
What are my 2 doshas?
She's got to figure it out.
I let the expert, but take a crack.
Take a crack.
I think he's got some pita in him too.
Yeah, I'd say he's,
I got pita. Well, I like pita bread.
I know my pronunciation is different.
What would you think he has?
What do you think I got?
I think you're I think you're the same as me, copper pita.
Yeah.
Copper pita?
Yeah.
Copper pita.
Kappa pita.
Kappa?
It's kapha. It's kapha.
Kappa?
K-A-P-H.
And pita?
K-A-P-H-A. Kapha. And then pita is P-I-T-T-A.
So those are 2 different things?
Doshas. Yes.
So what does those 2 doshas mean to me?
Well, that's what I'm going to have to sit down and show you, because there's a list of basically, in a nutshell, it will let you know what kind of foods that you can eat, what you should stay away from. It also tells a little bit about your temperament.
Strong and hot.
Strong and hot.
Strong and hot.
And you probably don't like wearing turtlenecks. You don't like the, yes, exactly. He gets confined very easily. So you like to be wearing layers. If you have to be in the cold, you prefer
If I have to.
If you have
Preferably
to.
not.
Exactly. So yeah, we're figuring him out already.
How about that?
I hate it when you're confined. What's that word I hate?
Confined.
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
He
I hate
hates
all that crap.
boundaries.
I can tell that already with you.
Pitavada.
Yeah.
She likes boundary.
Pitavada.
You're the opposite.
There's fire there,
Could be.
but also more.
She definitely has the fire.
I'm
Yes.
more airy. That is true.
You're the fire.
I'm the airy
I'm
fire.
going to light a match off of you.
I'm the airy fire.
Yeah, you're airy. You're the hairy fire.
But he's right though.
He is right. So did you study this, Art?
I've been exposed to it, but not at her level.
You're pretty good, though.
Yeah, he's excellent. I mean, this is
What
great.
we find is it's like religions. They all end up at the same spot.
I agree with you
know,
there.
so
Absolutely.
All like
That's a
Eastern
good
Western
point.
medicine all ends up at the same spot.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
take different approaches to get there.
Yep.
So in my diet is similar to his. I shouldn't have tomatoes, but I love tomatoes. You know, I
Well-
never
No, no,
liked.
you're
I
okay.
never liked
Yeah,
tomatoes. I hated it. I grew them in Puerto Rico, my father, and I grew tomatoes.
Well, lycopene is good. It's good for male.
That's what they say.
Yeah, yeah. But it is a nightshade, and so I think you should limit those for sure. But again,
right.
I'm not. I am generalized because I haven't actually had an opportunity to sit down with
We're
you
gonna
and
sit
tell
down.
you.
We're gonna sit
She sat down with us and
sit
there's
down.
10 people coming in the studio.
And you know, I'm gonna eat at his place because he knows the
He
food I can
does.
eat.
He does.
It makes my whole life easy here.
And we're going to keep your sugars down.
Yeah, how you been? I'm taking that with me.
The
You ain't
sugars
getting
and the
that back. I'll tell you
pickles.
that right now.
One of the things that he and I were actually talking about, if you don't mind me bringing up,
Absolutely.
is during our break was, we use in our Indian cooking a lot of spices, right?
No kidding.
Yeah, and turmeric, is
For diabetic.
yes, but it's an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, and astringent. It is absolutely unbelievably amazing, and we do.
It's the only thing I take a turmeric
Yes.
solution and do.
Do you?
So, yeah.
Yes, and we incorporate or use turmeric in almost every dish that we create. And that's one of the wonderful herbs or the roots. Also cumin.
And cinnamon. Too.
Cinnamon's excellent. Cumin is excellent.
a whole show on their own.
Fenugreek.
But this is fantastic
I know,
stuff.
right?
Fenugreek. Have you heard of fenugreek? Right.
I follow the Greek
Okay,
ones.
but
It's not fenugreek. It's fenugreek.
Oh, fenugreek.
Not fenugreek, fenugreek.
that is a digestive bitter. So, and in Ayurvedic medicine, really, you know what our core to our overall well-being, and you'll appreciate this, is our gut.
Right.
Because our immune system lies in our gut. The majority of our immune system lies in our gut. When our gut is in order, everything works
Every
well.
diabetic has a bad gut.
I think most people do.
Socrates said, "Food is your medicine. Medicine is your food."
Exactly.
He also said, if you no, I can't.
He is
use
a
that.
wise man.
It's freaking amazing.
How it
It's
all comes
amazing
together.
how all this thing. I can sit with them and talk to them for hours. This is
Right, so you come
crazy.
on with Park Avenue Barbecue, and we're talking about meatless options and a new diabetic sauce. There are 8 Park Avenues around to serve you.
What are you
I
doing
ran
with
out of
your
fingers. 8. Freddie goes 2. 8 Park Avenues to serve you with so many options. So check that out. And how can people find you, Krupa?
They can find me currently on my Roots and Remedies Facebook page. It's ROOTS and the letter N. For
Nancy?
For Nancy, sure. Or nutrition. Remedies. So it's Roots and Remedies. And go ahead and like my page. Definitely check out some of the information that's posted there, of course, and read the testimonials. And any way that they want to reach me, they can inbox me or message me, and I'll be happy to reach them.
Perfect.
And if anybody who comes in and mentions Mel at the store gets a free drink.
All right. Say hi to Mel and get a free drink.
We have a full bar.
Full bar. Go and
A free drink.
I'm coming right to you.
A free drink at the Boynton location. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Krupa. Wow, you never know who's going to. We're going to go to radio.
Oh, we're done.
We're going to be back in 2 and 2. Stay tuned, which is 95.3 FM 1470 AM. More on this conversation. You never know what happens around the cafe table. We'll be right back. Who's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner in
What
Delray?
time do you open for breakfast?
9 a.m.
Welcome to the corner porch off of beautiful Atlantic Avenue here in Delray Beach, Florida. Now, this place is tremendous.
What else do we have? We've got the Nutella French toast.
We have an omelet. We have a chicken sous vide.
That's delicious. And this
And
is?
panini?
And we have a panini sandwich.
Wow.
What a morning.
Holy smokes, this is unbelievable.
So we're right at the corner of Southeast 1st Street and 6th Avenue.
Come on down and check out Corner Porch. Ready to dig in?
We're ready to dig in, and don't be late because we got to get to eating.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome again.
Thank you. See you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. AM 1470, with more of what you need to know. Don't miss Travelers 411 with Stephanie Abrams, each Sunday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1470 WNN.
The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
What if I told you that getting multiple servings of vegetables each day could be really easy? Amanda Williams here from Invite Health to tell you about a new product called SmartServe. The USDA recommends 3 cups of vegetables per day, but if you're on the go, getting your vegetables can be a lot harder than you think. Each serving of Invite's SmartServe Vegetable Blend supplies 1 complete USDA serving of green leafy vegetables. That's right, 1 serving and you're done. SmartServe provides the same vitamins and nutrients as 14 organic kale leaves, 4 organic spinach leaves, and 1 organic broccoli floret. These SmartServe capsules are from South Carolina. They're organic, non-GMO, and free of gluten and starch. Take advantage of this risk-free special from Invite Health. Buy 1 bottle of Smart Serve at retail and get the second bottle free with free shipping. Contact Invite at 800-463-7575. 800-463-7575. That's 800-463-7575. Invite Health, the luxury brand of vitamins.
It takes a whole lot more effort to get something started in your life than it does to keep it moving.
Del Walmsley has moved thousands of radio listeners closer to a great life. The Del Walmsley Show is now on in South Florida on Talk 1470, Monday at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon. Listen and move towards your great life today.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger.
And welcome to part 2 of Monday. What is that music?
Queen. Don't stop me now.
Don't stop me now.
We are going.
We're going.
You like that?
What a first album.
You like that, Queen?
I like Queen.
What a first hour.
What a first hour.
I am telling you, we do never know what's going on in this show.
Well, I got a real funky question for you. Can you see this?
I can see it.
If you know what this is, this symbol. Now, this hat came from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, from one of our interns. Smiley got it. Do you know what this is? If you know what this is, call 888-565-1470, and you'll win a prize. We're going to reveal what this is at the 45-minute mark.
I thought it was a trick question because I'm thinking, I know what that is. Do you know, you and I are so old, we are the fossils that nobody else knows what it is.
We're the only ones in the studio.
It's because we are the oldest ones in this studio.
Giovanni, you know, Dylan, you know what it is? You know what it is because it's your hat.
And speaking of one of the oldest ones in the studio, today happens to be, and he's not the oldest one in this gallery, it is Dan's birthday.
Dan.
Happy birthday to Dan, who owns this beautiful gallery that we sit in at the heart of Delray Gallery. Dan, if you're listening, when you come on in, happy birthday. We had food. If we had known, we could have served him food on our first hour. It is a back-to-school Monday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. I cannot believe the kids are back to school. In Palm Beach and North counties, Broward County goes back on Wednesday. Miami-Dade goes back, I believe, next week. I don't know where summer went. It's only August 13th, and the kids are back at school. Didn't we just play schools out for summer?
Yes.
And now they're back at school.
Thank God.
Again, kids are walking, crosswalks are busy. Please, no texting and driving, and be safe, and just always yield to the kids and families in the streets, because that is what they're doing in all those school zones, 20 miles per hour. That is my safety check of the day.
I got a text from our friend at Channel 12.
Chris Farrell.
Mr. Farrell asked me to remind everybody to watch your speed in school zones. Do you know how much your fine is for going 30 miles an hour in the school zone?
What?
You know, 30 plus, that would be 50 miles an hour.
What?
$600.
Wow.
30 or plus is $600.
I'm always impressed that you either heard what I said or you just said the same thing I said. Did you hear what I said?
You said drive carefully.
You heard what I said.
Don't speed in the zone.
I'm impressed.
Well, I'm telling you, if you don't, it's $600 for 30 bucks.
I'm impressed. You can find us on the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, live streaming on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, and give us a call. Hank did, 888-565-1470.
And yes, and Linda, I am bringing this home. The only thing is, Dawn,
you need a cap.
How do you cap it?
There's no cap.
I have to put crazy with something at the end of it.
Maybe put some tape on it.
Listen, are we down?
And this is a special sauce that they brought from Park Avenue Barbecue. It is a special sauce for diabetics. It's barbecue sauce made with stevia, so reduced sugar. Stevia sauce is what it's called. You can find these starting next week at all 8 Park Avenue barbecues in the Florida area. And they have a meatless option that they shared with us. Meatless chicken tenders, which were delicious, and a meatless chili, which was absolutely amazing. It's made with plant protein, mushroom plant protein. So good. And Diana, we caught her on set, one of our interns, eating it, and it's just amazing the stories we hear from people. I love what we do because not only do we work with everyone here, they become our family and they share their stories. And then Dean had this whole other life he knew about Ayurvedic medicine. And then he was talking about Krupa, who came in because of our ad for Indeed to be an intern, and she had a radio show on Ayurvedic medicine from Roots and Remedies. Amazing.
Good stuff.
So she's going to analyze us.
Good stuff.
They were pretty right on you and me. It's kind of scary.
I don't know if they were pretty right. We're going to find out. We're going to have a session.
She'll be back on Thursday. I hope
You're the
we're
fire and I'm the water.
I'm the airiness.
What am
I'm
I?
very airy.
I'm underground.
You are just...
You're very airy?
Very airy.
I wouldn't spread that around. Very airy.
Why? It goes with
I
Mike.
think you're kind of up there anyway.
Oh, exactly. They're kind of
you
right
don't
on
hug
point
a
with
tree,
that.
you squish a tree.
I'm like hugging the tree right here on the set. We've got Gio teaching. Ralph Gio is like, he is
That's
teaching
not
everybody.
Ralph.
Who is that?
That's Boricua.
Oh, that too. Happy Monday, everyone. We've got everyone running around. We got Smiley on camera, Gio on board, and hopefully you all got our newsletter on Friday. Our first edition of the Brooklyn Cafe Gazette officially went out on Friday. You know what people said? Wow, you guys have a lot of fun. Someone even sent us an email.
Because of the newsletter?
Because all the video clips the kids have done, we put in Corner Porch.
That's true.
And we put in Scholavecchia. We have a lot of fun at what we do. We work hard, but it's all about, as you say, the delivery and sharing the information with our community.
And Scholavecchia is still not open till the 18th.
And then they'll be back in town.
But come on down to my place at Corner Porch. Say hi to Mo.
Say hi to Mo.
Say hi to Mo. If you
My
say hi
son
to
saw
Mo,
it. My son saw the newsletter. He says, I gotta go. He says that Nutella French toast and the panini, he couldn't decide what he wanted
Holy
first.
smokes. Unbelievable food.
We work with a lot of really great
We
restaurants.
do. We few good ones and more to come. We have some more stuff coming at you.
And Friday, we were at WNN, and Jody passed off.
Mary's on the line.
Thank you. And Jody passed off a message to us from Hank.
Hank.
And Hank is with us.
Hank is on the set.
We've
How you
got
doing,
Hank and Atia with us.
Fantastic.
And before we get into what you do with Pro Install, we've got Carrie on the phone from Living FLA.
Oh, we need to find out what's in store for the week.
What's on the week install? What's
Hey guys, how are you?
in store, not
store.
install? Why do I listen to you?
What's going on? Okay, I didn't say
I'll be over to install the events later.
Thank you.
So what's going on, buddy?
What's going on this week? So the highlight of this week is Boca Festival Days, which continues all month. Great events, for-profit teamed up with non-profits. Tonight, actually, is Boca's Got Talent, and that's at the Hyatt Place downtown Boca. So they've got comedians, dancers, singers. They have a special guest from the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School Drama Club. So definitely check that out. It's all on our website, livingfla.com. And then this Thursday is a very special champagne dinner, Bubbles and the Beatles at 50 Ocean. So it's a Moet Chandon dinner, 4 great local chefs with 5 pairings. So if you love champagne and great food, definitely check that out.
Bubbles and Beatles. So Boca Festival Days runs from now until when?
Boca Festival Days runs the whole month.
Ah, how about that?
It actually ends with a great event, Wine and Jazz. So that's on, well, it's before the end of the month, but that's next Saturday.
And where is that?
So that's going to be at the Boca Resort.
A lot going on. And they
It's
can
a
find
great event for networking and giving back to the community, and that's another great event if you love food and wine.
And you can find everything on your website at livingfla.com?
Right. And then I have some events for after that. Most of these are discounted events. You can find the discount on our website. So we just scheduled another TEDx Boca Raton kickoff event at Farmer's Table. I know you guys love Farmer's Table.
We did. We saw that's on the 30th, correct?
Exactly. So then we have discount tickets for Delray Beach Comedy Series. That is on the 31st. We just scheduled a great Italian summer social at Sardinia in Delray. That's going into September. We've got the Art Walk coming up at the Heart of Delray on September 7th. And we have, this is going to be a good one, the Craft Beer Fest at PGA National. That's September 8th. And we have early discount tickets for that. You're going to have to choose September 8th. There's the Craft Beer Bash, and there's also Brazilian Beat in downtown Boca. So that's a complimentary event, both great events.
All right, there's a lot going on. You can check everything out on Carrie's website. Carrie, if we go too far out, people get, I think, overwhelmed. So let's stick this week. We've got Boca Festival Days.
Yeah.
Let's stay in August, and then we'll hit September when we get
Let me
closer.
just say, if you want to save on some good upcoming event, go to the website and click on the Best Bet tab, because some of these discounts end soon.
Best bet on livingfla.com. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie.
Have a great day.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Okay, bye.
So we've got Hank with us from Pro Install, and Hank called us on Friday or sent a message in. Said he listens to us on 1470 AM.
Correct. Listened to your afternoon show and figured I would touch base with you and see how things were going over here at the cafe lounge.
Well, you got to see
Can you hear me on the mic? Am
Yes,
I good?
yeah.
Okay.
You actually got to see some of the craziness that goes on.
Yes, I did. I came early.
And it's funny because some of the things, the parts that we put together, we don't know how it's going to fit. But one of the reasons I asked Hank to come is because we have a segment called Are You Ready? Right? That's what the shirt behind me is all about. And it talks about hurricane preparedness. It talks about storm preparedness. A lot of the damage that's happening right now is along the eastern coast up towards Maine. They got 2 feet of water that is just destroying everything up north.
The Northeast.
So people thinking that they left Florida and they go back up north because it's safe, not so much, you know. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
All right, what I do is I provide a glass coating service, okay? Anywhere from UV protection to hurricane storm damage protection. And that's going to basically, you don't get a discount on your homeowner's insurance for it, but you do get the peace of mind that if something does hit your glass, it's not going to protrude into the house and you have further damage. Security purposes, what I do is apply the film to the glass and I anchor it down to the frame so that way it marries itself as one unit. So if something hits it, it's going to break, but all the weather ain't going to come in as well. So it's going to stop further damage from coming through. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper than going with impact windows and doors if you don't have the budget for that.
And Hank does everything by hand cutting. I said, how do you do this mobile? And he says he hand cuts.
Mobile, I do everything mobile. The customers seem to like me going to their location for vehicles, planes, and marine. I do everything. Home and offices, those are all hand cut. You don't want to do those on a machine. I've done the machine, the plotters and stuff, but not everything is the same size. When you go and deal with construction, you'll have a window that's a little bit bigger than another one, and then if you cut everything on the machine, you have a short window.
And you do cars as well?
I do cars, boats, yachts, everything. Anything with glass, I do decorative film as well. So if you have an office that you want some whatever on it, I can put smoke frost film on there with designs or whatever you want on there.
Oh, I have an idea.
So custom whatever you want.
What?
Those doors.
Yep, I could frost out the doors, or if you wanted frost film or whatever. you name it.
Dan is getting older by the minute.
Happy birthday, Dan.
You know, but the funny thing is that a lot of restaurants, I say, or businesses, during the summer, they don't think about protection. You know, they'll go to the boards or whatever. A lot of new restaurants, they don't even think about, you know, if a storm comes, and we've been lucky thus far. It doesn't mean it won't change tomorrow. You give people at least an option. So that
a more affordable option. That's correct. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I just did a storefront for a dispensary down in I think it was Miramar, way down south, and to protect from break-ins. Okay, so nobody can smash and grab. So it's a deterrent. They're going to get tired of beating on the window before they actually get in. So they're going to just run off. And
that's not even a storm scenario. That's a security.
Right, that's a security situation. Correct.
And you think about the different dispensaries that are opening in Florida now that medicinal marijuana and pharmacies and are now out there. People are trying to smash and grab because why not? They think it's easier. So this is a whole nother security on top of the alarm that we have to vector with. So you can have double layers of protection. Is that really our phone?
Yes.
You got a phone call? That's not even on the radio phone call.
It's not. But pick up the phone, say hello.
Maybe they want to win the prize.
Well, maybe they will.
Hello, I feel so
you can't
official.
because you took it off. You got to answer it.
He did. He says, hello, we're going to transfer you.
I took off the wires. Just find out what they want. Say, go back on and say hello. Don't hang up. Say hello.
How do you like that?
How do you like that?
So
somebody called.
Somebody called. Why do I have a feeling you know who's on the phone?
I don't.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
We
Who's
don't
on the phone?
We don't know.
We're transferring you to this.
No, you can't. You can't. They have to call the radio station. We're on the radio station now.
Give the radio a call.
Give them the radio phone.
888-565-1470. Let's go to commercial break while we figure this out. 888-565-1470.
He can't. He's on the phone.
He's going to multitask.
He can't.
Joe
Hold
can.
on, Joe. Hold on. Joe can.
Thanks, Joe. We'll be right back.
Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Hey Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddy?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? Even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give him a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddie?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell him Dawn and Freddie sent you.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time.
Sound
And
is on. Yeah.
We're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. That phone call was in answer to what is this symbol on Smiley's hat? And
This
it
symbol-
is not a fidget spinner.
Let me give you a hint. This symbol is not a symbol. This was actually something that was used in the day.
When
Now,
you and
I'm
I
not
were
gonna tell you the
fossils.
date. Yeah, we were fossils. But I'll give you another hint. This came from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum. Ding, 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 think, think. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. You too can get a prize.
It's
Look
funny
at it.
because I'm getting texted fidget spinner.
It's
I'm
not a
thinking,
fidget
why is
spinner.
everyone texting
Not
me
a
fidget spinner?
It's not a fidget
It is
spinner.
not a fidget spinner.
Unbelievable. All right.
How about that?
Person said recycling, question mark.
No, it's not a recycling triangle either.
It's not a reason. What is it with you people? Come on now.
We're so old.
Is that what it is?
History lesson, come on.
History lesson,
Now,
Smiley's got it.
Dylan, who's had it is, he knows what that is. Now, how come you know what it is?
Because I listen to that kind of music.
He listens to that kind of music from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rock and roll. Okay, so
There you
now
go.
we have Are You Ready? We're going to push that campaign a little bit bigger. We want Hank to join us on doing this stuff. TJ is going to get involved, and we have, what's his name from?
Bill Dirth.
Bill Dirth. Bill Dirth actually joined us on Instagram, wherever the hell he is. He's in Europe.
You know what? Everyone went away for summer to travel, and now it's time to come back because Are You Ready?
Are you ready?
It's back to school. It's, again, being aware of safety. And when TJ was here, we talked about when you're home. You know, I always thought about being safe when you weren't home, that the house was protected when you weren't home. But you got to worry about when you are home from people breaking in. And what you offer with the film is just a whole nother layer of protection.
Correct. It is.
And you go out, and he said not many people know how to do the whole knife skill anymore, and you can fade it out.
It's a dying art. Yeah, it's
And
a dying art.
let me ask, I wish I had known you. I did a radio station about 8 years ago, and it was in front of some glass in a mall.
Okay.
And what I wanted to do was to make it dark enough so you could still see us, but, you know, make it so that it had protection. And I could never find anybody to do this thing. Otherwise, the ones that I found were like outrageous. So the landlord sent somebody, and it became all bubbled.
Is that what it turned out to be, all bubbled?
Bubbled.
Because,
I left.
yeah, it was a bad product.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
And the sun used to beat on it. I guess the temperature of the glass makes a difference as well.
Correct. That's why it failed. It couldn't take the heat. Right.
It was a giant bubble. So
And this is a special product that you use.
Yeah, this is basically this product here, right here, is Hooper Optic. That's what I am a dealer installer of, certified. And this product is for people who want performance and value, okay? It's the best product in the industry, so no other product compares to these guys right here. They got patents on all their stuff, nobody can copy them, and if you want to actually put something on your glass that does performance security-wise or heat rejection-wise with all the spectrums of light, these are the guys you want to use.
And no job is too small for you, right?
No, no job is too small, no job is too big. If I got a big, huge job, I got people that I can bring on to accomplish the job. And I specialize in yachts, marine, you know, cars, ceramic films. I mean, you name it. I've been in the industry since 1995, so
It's
I've seen it all.
1995.
Not only that, but it looks better than boarding up with all these woods. And that's an expensive proposition because you got to put that wood away somewhere.
And I just did a condo in Fort Lauderdale off of Federal and Atlantic. Guy's condo, he had the shutters, and he didn't want to put the shutters on anymore because, you know, you can't see out of the window no more. He's, you know, and it's a pain in the butt too. So I went in there and I put security film on his whole condo. Now he can leave his window or his
Shutters
glass off, and he can see out the window with the storm going on. Not have to worry about, you know, something coming in and breaking.
Now, let me ask you a question real quick. When you had the wood panels and you take it down, you have metal panels?
The wood, yeah, they use the wood too.
They use the wood panel.
Yeah.
You have metal
I have
panels.
metal.
Okay, but the wood panels, which they think is cheaper than metal, I guess that's why they do it. When you store that stuff, you got to store it flat and dry because it will warp.
Right. My uncle was using wood, and he's always buying wood.
Because it works.
Because it gets bad, right? It sits there, he goes to put it up, and then I help him put up the metal shutters, and, you know, he's just like, he's old school. He likes to do that. He's a yard guy, so, you know, the more work for him, the better, I guess.
Well,
I'm the opposite.
somebody was arguing with me over the weekend because they were saying, well, you can store it by stacking it.
Right.
But then you have to stack it in the dry place because the humidity of Florida and the sun will warp the wood, and then you're inviting termites to eat it.
Right.
So you have to buy it, treat it, and that's only going to last 12 months, 8 months, right? So
Right.
you're back in the soup when you need the stupid thing. The thing is going to be rotted out.
I know where you could
Correct.
possibly store it.
You install this also product has a real lifetime warranty. So if I ever move out of the state or whatever, the manufacturer's got your back. You're registered with a serial number to each job that's tracked to that roll number. So if I move, you call them up and there's a failure, they take care of you.
How long is the warranty for?
Lifetime warranty.
Lifetime warranty.
Right. Lifetime warranty on residential and 15 years on commercial.
And why do most people call you? What are they looking for? Is it security?
It's
Is
the
it
value.
heat?
It's the product. Yep, it's the product. And the good thing about these guys is they protect their dealers, so it's not saturated with everybody carrying the same product.
I don't know anybody. We've been doing this
You've
for a
probably
long
never heard
time.
of this product.
Not only product, I've never heard of anyone that does what you do. When I was a kid, you're going to laugh. My grandfather used to do it with contact paper in his car. So he would contact paper the windows of his car, and we laugh. And he would paint the dents on his car with nail polish, but it would always bubble. And I don't know anybody that's still doing the tinting like you're doing.
Right. It's good. It's you know, if you have anything that you want to protect in your house, also for UV and heat rejection, I mean, I can keep out 80% heat with this film. So just imagine your house being, you know, 20 degrees cooler inside and your AC not running. You're going to get a return on your investment in no time.
I love
All right,
that.
thank you. We actually have a caller.
Yes, caller. Tell us who you are.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
It's a spacer cap.
Say that again?
It's a spacer cap.
It's a spacer cap.
It's a spacer cap?
Spacer cap.
And what does the spacer cap do?
What does it do? What does it do?
It's based on a 45 RPM single of a record.
You got it?
You got it.
Oh, you are the winner.
You are correct. What do we have to give him? We have, how about that? 20% off for Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar.
Are you in Florida?
No, I'm not.
We're going to have to get something outside of Florida. All right.
Where are you located?
Where are you located?
I'm in South Carolina.
He's in South Carolina.
All right, do me a favor. Give your address to the board operator, Joe, and we will get you something in the mail because unfortunately he's not here.
Not in Florida.
But that's what it is. That's where you used to play the 45s on a record player. You guys know what a record
Aha, I do remember that.
There you
now.
go.
Yes.
You drink coffee?
All right.
You drink, what's his name?
I'm here.
What's your name, big guy?
Troy DeLucia.
Troy. That's
Oh, it's Mr. Troy.
Troy, you drink coffee?
Yeah.
All right, we'll
Oh,
send you a bag of our Brooklyn Cafe coffee.
There you go.
Okay. That's cool.
Just stay on the line and give Joe your mailing address.
You used to put this in the middle of the 45s so that you could play. You guys know what a 45 is, right?
No.
A vinyl 45?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
She
You
said
sure?
yeah.
Yep.
You
She looked
remember?
it up.
You know what an album is?
Yes.
You know what a vinyl 45 is? You know what a 68 is?
What's a 68?
It used to be a one-sided track, but that's way
Yeah,
back
that's before my time.
That's
Yeah.
before.
That's what, even before your time.
My brother was a big buff.
And she said, you know, they're coming back.
That's right. If you have a record player and you don't want it, bring it on down. We have one here that turns.
We have a Victrola.
Okay, crank out.
And a crank, and it works. It works. It was a guy, I caught a guy in here who was playing the music and dancing with his wife. I said, okay, enough.
Troy's listening from South Carolina.
Thank you, Troy. That's right. That's a 40. We used to call it a flip, 45 flip.
And if you see the green light on camera too, that lights up our roses, it is because last week we had on Nadine and David Kirby for Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month, and August is Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month. Light it up green for MD. Hashtag LIUG for MD. So we have our green light for the month of August.
And Sopranos, I got an assignment for you. We want to light up 45th Street. 45th Street? Avenue. What is that called?
Where's 45th? All the way up in West Palm?
Not 45th. Atlantic.
Atlantic Avenue?
We want to light up Atlantic Avenue green. So I want to talk to all the restaurants on Atlantic, see if we can light it up green on the same day.
And I can
at the
tell
same
you where
time.
you can get a light bulb. I spent the weekend getting a light bulb.
And Dawn went to Home Depot and got a light bulb, a green light bulb. So let's work on
Green
that.
lantern. Ever notice the meaning of words?
We did that already.
Think of green lantern.
We talked about name.
It's the green light. Light it up green for MD.
Let me ask you a question. You ever wrote a book?
Have I ever written a book? Nope.
Have you ever tried?
I journaled for a little bit. I did a blog for a couple weeks.
You journaled. The hell's a journal?
I did a blog for a few weeks. I've never written a book. But you know, you always say,
You should write a book.
the
because
best books written are
the ones read.
the ones that are read. Because if you write a great book and nobody reads it, then who
What do
knows
you
it's
got?
a great book?
You got a bunch of words on the paper. So I got to meet somebody who was being interviewed on the Boynton Beach future mayor, Antonio Villalobos.
Villatoro.
Him too.
At least you had that.
But she is properly versed, and I'm not.
A+
She speaks
editing.
very well, and she writes even better.
Oh, thank you.
And she went on there and she was interviewing because I think we wanted to get a woman's perspective about voting.
Yes, a woman, a minority perspective about voting, and working with Antonio, I had that voice.
She has the voice. And then you are a ghostwriter.
Yes, I'm a ghostwriter, and I'm the founder and owner of A+ Editing and Content Creation, which our slogan is Your Writing Rescue. So for someone like you who's maybe thought of writing a book, but you can't put it together, can't organize your thoughts, don't know where the commas go, we can help with that.
Don't know where the commas go.
I don't know where my thoughts go.
What's a comma?
Yeah, I should use a comma or a semicolon, so.
I look at her, she looks at me, and then we look at Sopranos, and that's where the comma goes.
That's why we got the writer in there. We wrote our newsletter last week, and she goes, comma, comma.
Oh yeah, Diane.
Another
writer.
comma. There are a lot of commas.
Writer, you know something that's amazing about you? You're either writing or eating. You're still eating.
It keeps her brain going.
They go hand in hand. You
And
know?
she loves to
Writing and
eat.
It's
snacking.
nutrition for the mind.
What are you eating now?
A cookie.
A cookie.
Ah.
We had plant-based food, and now she's onto a cookie.
So you had the healthy stuff, and now you have the unhealthy stuff. Look at Sopranos. Look at Sopranos chewing.
She's working hard. You know what the animator's
Look at
creating? I am so excited. You haven't seen what
I
he
haven't seen
created. He's creating a new intro for us because our first one has been around for a while. You're 80 pounds heavier in that one. He's got a
Now,
new...
you have to say that?
It doesn't even look like
I
you.
mean, honestly, do you have to say that?
Yes, because look how far you've
I
come.
was noticing what you just said.
Because you now eat plant-based
It was different.
protein.
Thank you, Hank. Thank you very much.
And it's the hat.
Call 1-800-HANK.
Plant-based protein. So he's got this great image. I'm standing in the middle of a highway in New York.
Yeah.
There's an exit to
And you get
Brooklyn.
hit and you get
There's
food.
an exit to Battery Park or something.
You're
And my
standing on
wand
a highway?
and my wand is going. I'm going like this in animation, just like that. It's hilarious.
Anyway, I think
I'm telling you what you see it.
I think that we should write a book. I think we should write a book.
What would you write a book about?
Standing on the highway going.
I tell you what I would write a book
It
about.
would be a bestseller.
Ever since we started doing the show, this used to be the Two Boys from Brooklyn and the Broads. And that thing went by the wayside because it was a horrible idea. But ever since we started doing this almost 3 years now, we've met thousands of people. I mean, it's amazing the amount of people that come through here. And now we have interns, and we got letters, and we got sizzles for TV, we got all sorts of stuff. So I would like to write a book about our journey. What do you think? What, you run out of words?
I ran out of. I'm speechless.
Oh, that's where I come in.
Our journey has been amazing, and the funniest thing about our journey is no one knows what we do,
Okay.
but they all know what we do.
And we don't know what we do either. And we could put Hank in a Superman outfit. Hank could be the
pro installer. The pro installer man.
The pro installer.
Well, you already got a lot of a book already cut. Main characters, plots,
got a lot of
scenery, a setting.
Well, then you know that everybody has a nickname because Freddy cannot remember names.
Okay.
I don't even know your name.
Atia.
Atia. This is Smiley, right?
Yeah.
It works.
That does work. Yeah.
Writer's doing our newsletter. The animator's doing our open. Mara is Sopranos because
she's from Jersey.
She's from Jersey, for lack of a better reason. Gio is Gio because he's too big. Freddy's afraid of him to call him anything else.
And then you have Boricua.
We got Super John. We got Shorty, who's not here today.
6 feet tall.
We got Syracuse,
Ironic.
Latalana. We got, man, do we have a lot of characters? EJ,
We
he
have
disappeared.
movies, a girl named Movies. You worked at the movies. She was short.
Oh, Mara?
What?
I just have to tell you, you won the bet. I just realized she's not here.
What do I get?
How about a 20% gift card to Harvest Seasonal Grill and Wine Bar?
Me.
Good?
Wait a minute.
Harvest.
Wait a minute. What was the bet? Oh, that's not nice. That was the bet?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
here.
even gave her an extra 24 hours.
Here, give her this. She wins. So what do you do as a ghostwriter? How do you organize people to be able to do this?
Well, first, as soon as I tell someone I'm a writer, the first thing is, oh, I've got this great idea for a book. That's the first thing anyone ever tells me. And people don't really realize how much work it takes to create a book. There's a lot of introspection. There's a lot of, by yourself really figuring out if it's a marketable book, if anybody wants to read it, the author's following, whether or not people would buy it. There's a lot that goes into just putting that first sentence on paper.
But wait a minute, we're selling this?
Hopefully, what is the point?
I just wanted to write it.
It's like
well,
the
some
memoirs.
people do just want to write their memoirs and
wanna
keep it
sell
written
it.
down.
I'll buy it. I'll be your first customer.
I don't want to sell it.
Money
Would you
is
buy
always a
something
great
I write?
end game.
Money's a good end game.
Yeah.
Back to that word end game
Yeah,
again.
but I'm not into that. I would just write it to write it. I wouldn't write it to sell
Well,
it.
you can put it online for free ebook.
A free ebook.
Yeah.
So would you write your life story of everything you've been
Yes.
through? Or are you just going to write the evolution of the cafe?
Yes.
All of it.
Everything.
All of it.
Okay, so we need about 2,000 pages for you.
No,
got a
I
lot
would give like a paragraph of my life in the past and then bring it to now.
No, you can't because it's the evolution of your journey.
Yeah, but then I have to name names and people get mad at me.
You can change the names to protect the
No,
innocent
they'll not let who they are.
or
Look
guilty.
at Hank. Hank's in the ball. Yes. They will know who they are. Trust me.
On that note, we're going to go to commercial break to protect the innocent.
To protect the innocent.
888-565-1470. That's why I am not an attorney. We'll be right back.
And if you want to write a book, come back.
We'll be right back.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchy.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time. And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We did have a winner to your question on what was on the hat. It was not a fidget spinner. It's a 45 spacer, and we'll be sending...
And we had another caller, by the way.
We do, okay.
We do.
And we're going to be sending out
you did. They want you to give out the Ghostwriter's contact information.
Oh, we will absolutely do that.
Ghostwriter.
We're going to be sending out some coffee to Troy. What is your contact information?
Okay, my name is Atia Atkins. My website is www.apluseditor.com. My phone number is 954-994-6620. Contact me 24 hours.
Let's give that number out slowly, please.
954-994.
That's not it. There you go.
6620.
There you go. And they can contact you if they have a book idea.
Yes, book idea.
Now, will you tell a person straight up and say, not a good idea?
I will tell somebody whether or not the book is marketable.
In your opinion?
Yes, in my opinion. Based
if you ask me, I'm going to be honest with you, that's a sleeper.
Yeah, a lot of people put their life's work into putting out their story, so I wouldn't discourage it because writing in itself is a freeing experience. But I will tell you if you're more likely or not to make money off of it, if there is a market for it. Because as you said earlier, some people don't want to make money. They just want to get the book out, you know, maybe a recipe book from a grandmother or, you know, something like that, where they don't want to make money off of it. They just want to get the book out.
Well, I was going to ask you that too. Would you help write someone's family memoirs?
Yes, yes, I will. I've actually written
that's interesting.
Someone's memoir. He was a World War II veteran, and he put it all on paper, and he went back into his family life, and there's, you know, people have some very interesting families, but we worked together to put it into a book, and he's actually selling it online right now.
That is really interesting. I want to write a book with your mom.
Uh-oh.
Old school, new school, the whole house. Because your mother and I, we sort of grew up in the same neck of the woods in New York.
Only she's old enough to be your mother.
Well, yeah, but that's okay. That's her version, and I have my version, and then I have millennial versions. It'll be kind of cool to watch that trifecta.
I said to my mother, be careful what you wish for, because they have this big house that she decided she was going to turn into a B&B, and everyone laughed at her. Except now she has 2 people living with her, that someone cooks and someone takes care of the cabinets and the lights, and all these people came to help adjust the house and clean the house up so she could sell it, and they stayed. So I said, be careful what you wish for, because now she's she's got people living with her.
Build it and they will come.
You see?
Well, that's exactly it. You never know. If you put it out there, you don't believe in manifesting, it does come.
No, I don't believe in manifesting because I believe it's there. You just got to, you know, it's really strange. When something accomplishes that you say, oh, let me think about it, you sit there and you hold your head and it happens, it's magic. If you try to do it and it happens, it's the same magic. Do it.
But think about when your parents get elderly, your grandparents get elderly, and you want to capture their stories. And you don't have the time, or you're not going to remember, or there's so much information that you can't possibly remember. To write it down or to do a video recording of it, I think, is another great avenue. Right. So you have it to think about. You said a World War II veteran, what it was like then as a child, what the world was like, what he went through, what he came out.
That's phenomenal. I asked Gio to do that for his grandparents. They didn't take advantage of it. Now they're gone. What about a video clip? If I sit in front of a camera and I speak what I want, can you change that over into a book?
I can transcribe it. Yes, me and my team, we can transcribe what's on video into text form. It would take another round of editing to make it, you know, book worthy. You know, take out the ums and the oohs and the ahs, you know, but make it a little.
But you would tell me whether it's a dog or not a dog.
Yeah, I will tell you.
But what a legacy.
Yeah.
I kind of like this idea with the video component with her.
That would be the best way. Instead of trying to write it down yourself.
Yeah, because you can't express yourself with words sometimes. Right. But if you can this way, and then you capture and says, you know, Freddie, this is kind of cool the way you introduced this and that and this. That's how the sizzle came about, which is phenomenal, by the way. You guys did a phenomenal job.
We have to write that up.
Well, what do you think she's here? I wanna
really?
Coming to work?
What do you think I got her here for? We have a sizzle that we have to send to
A&E and Lifetime.
Okay.
And we need to put a written piece to it.
Okay.
And you have to sort of look at it. And it's a funny piece. Gio thought it was phenomenal. He thinks The Soprano is the next coming of whatever. I don't know why.
His son Gio says he's got to meet you.
Because I'm a multimedia extraordinaire.
You're a multimedia extraordinaire. Not only is she doing that, she's now doing some marketing for us. She and I have been talking all weekend about bringing some new things forward.
She actually is going to go ahead and do it. Now, you said that you had a...
There's a new business Smiley sent me. It's a new gallery in Lake Worth that brings the Bronx to Florida.
They have a lot of graffiti?
We don't know. They're brand new, apparently.
Well,
6 o'clock this morning, I got a text from Smiley. I know. I tell you on a need-to-know basis. I know we had that
Smiley,
conversation.
you're not from the Bronx, are you?
No.
Anybody here from New York? Hank, you're not from New York, are you?
I'm from New York.
You're from New York City?
Yes. I'm from Jamaica, Queens, but I used to
you're
work
from
in the
Queens.
Bronx. Yeah.
Okay, Queens. Do you remember what surfing was?
Okay, no.
We used to ride on top of a train.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that, yes.
I did that.
You did a lot of
That's
things.
extreme.
Can you put all this in a book that you did?
Well,
My book would be so boring compared to your book.
I took the 4 train up to Woodlawn, and my cousin says, you got to surf. And you had to do it in those days. It was like an initiation. I'm going to tell you, I cried all the way from up to Woodlawn Avenue. It was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Super John would be rolling if you heard your stories right now.
Sounds like Spider-Man.
I felt like a spider. Squish.
Hank, I want to give out your information so people who are looking to put the coating on their windows, their cars, their boats, their homes, their offices.
Yep. Anything glass.
Anything glass.
Yep.
What's your phone number?
It's 754-207-4133. I got a website, www.proinstall.pro.
Now let me ask you,
I'm on Facebook, I'm on
Hank,
Twitter.
is it cheaper to do it now that there's no storms because manpower right now is ready? Or is it going to be the same price no matter?
Same price, yeah.
Okay.
All year round is pretty much same price. Yeah,
Okay.
it is what it is, unfortunately.
Well, that's okay
Yeah.
because you know what? You save a bundle using this stuff anyway.
Right, you're going to get a return on your, with any other products, you're going to get a return on your investment.
And you keep your house cooler, your business cooler because it depends on how thick you want it, right?
Correct.
Imagine cutting
You
your
got it.
electric bills in summer. Holy smokes,
Well, the
right?
guy I did out west in a development out west, he had a problem with east facing, glass, all east. So he was getting the morning sun all the way up to about noon. So his AC was new, right? He's remodeling the whole house. He got it all out, but he's always sweating. It was done. So I went in there and I put a ceramic 70 on there, which is clear. You can't even tell there's film on the glass. And it took out 80% of the heat.
Really?
He's saving $200 a month on his
Wow.
electric bill.
I need to talk to you. In my house, the whole side of the house is glass facing the east
Right.
towards the beach.
So if you got a problem with not staying cool,
I had to bring the shutters down, then you can't see out.
and then you can't see out. So
My
yeah,
cat
big
hates it.
savings. He'll get a return on his investment in 3 years on the install.
That's incredible. And this Are You Ready segment, we're switching our alarm company over to Vector with TJ.
Right. And TJ has to call Sarah, and you'll be calling my son on the 31st because when they close on their house.
He came out and he gave us to convert our system and add some upgrades in the doorbell alarm and all of these things. Unbelievable price.
Well, the nice thing also, if you're buying a house, right, you want to do some remodeling in your house, first thing you want to do is you want to save on your heating costs, on your AC costs. Call Hank. That's a smart investment on any house.
What are your AC bills a month?
You don't want to know. Close to 700.
Holy smokes!
Are you
We can
serious?
get that drop down. Wow. See, because you're getting all that sun coming through.
I got
The sun
30-foot ceilings.
magnifies it. When the sun hits
$700?
the glass, it magnifies it like a magnifier.
And then what happens is all the heat goes to the top of the, because I got 30-foot ceiling.
I think the name of your book is going to be called Money Pit.
Yeah,
All
that's
the heat is up on top.
That's
That was a movie.
a big bill.
Yes, I remember the money pit.
That's what your house.
Don't make fun of my house.
Oh my gosh, that's
I love my
craziness.
house, but it needs adjustments. You know, everything in life is about adjustments.
Yeah.
That's all. But you know, I didn't know that you can actually put a film that's you can see through it because I need to see the lake.
Right,
Otherwise,
yeah,
why I
that's
didn't
what's
do
good
it.
about these guys here is because you won't change the aesthetics of the house.
That's what I'm looking
All
for.
right, so you get, and it also takes out glare, so what you're seeing now is not what you're going to see once we put this on there. It's going to change the whole outlook of what you're looking out of your windows, and it's going to be a whole perspective.
There's his commercial.
Love it.
Change the whole outlook of what you're looking at. How do you like that tagline? Right?
Boy,
my
she's
airy.
on a roll today.
It goes right with my airy fairiness of my
go. I
pitta
know.
something she said I was.
Squish a tree. That's mine for you. Squish a tree.
Changes your outlook of what you're looking. You know the rose-colored glasses?
Yes.
They don't need to be rosy. You can just call Pro Install, and you can have the rose color without the pink.
You can put
There
the
you
film
go.
right on the glass.
Exactly. You bet the film. That's exactly it.
Freaking hilarious.
And people wonder why we don't script
And you
anything
put the
we
film.
do.
No, put the film underneath, and then you can slide them up.
That's like a facelift.
And if you want, if you're in the mood to make to do a book and you need some help, and they're gonna tell you whether or not you should go in that path or whatever,
Call Atia.
I'm here, Atia, A+ Editing.
phone number.
954-994-6620. And you can find A+ Editing on Facebook, Twitter, and www.apluseditor.com.
And now, what else do you do? Because you were on there, you know a lot about politics in Boynton, is that right?
Right, yes, I do know about politics in Boynton because I am a former government reporter, and so I covered Boynton Beach for the Sun Sentinel for quite a long time, and that's how I met Antonio and his bid for mayor. But besides ghostwriting with my company, I do blogging, I do social media management, I even help with academic research. Anything with written communication, we really help with. And a lot of our clients actually have English as a second language. So people who speak Spanish, any language. We have a lot of people who can't really get it through in a clear fashion. And so me as a native English speaker and the other people on my staff as native English speakers, we really
native.
help. Yes,
She's a native.
Yes,
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
I know speak English.
Yes, I can help you.
hablo un poquito English. Let me ask you, she speaks Spanish. Let me ask you, you ever written skits like for shows and things of that nature?
I have written personal skits. I haven't actually written my own skit. I've edited a lot of them. I have a client who does YouTube series, and so I edit his scripts and his clips. You know.
Well, I want to write scripts. Like, let's say Hank is in studio and we hook up a camera somewhere, and then we have a segment about Hank ran out of sheeting, and we have to figure out how to cover the window with half of the sheeting. It's like that kind of skit, because our research has shown that when you do a skit for our sponsors, it stays in their heads longer.
Right.
Good, bad, or indifferent isn't the deal, because eventually he ends up stretching.
Somehow Hank even called us. Why did you even call us to be part of the cafe?
The reason why I called is because it's, well, for one, because I listen to the show. Okay, it's a very good, informative show. You got good information, good content that comes out of it. So I was thinking about reaching out to a different market. I've never done a radio before, so this is new to me. So I figured I would be part of the network and reach out to your listeners and provide a good service with quality. So
thank you.
Why I reached out.
Well, we're going to be sending this. Giovanni, we're going to send this up to New York.
There you have it. Reach out to us at the cafe, 888-565-1470, or send a message to Jody at NN. Thanks, Jody, for taking the message. Have a wonderful Monday, a magical Monday. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
And don't be late.
Be kind to each other. Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracassa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily